It's just 37 in Pottstown, 37 in Coatesville, 48 in the city, but the low 40s in Malvern and Medford, 39 in Mullica Hill, and 38 degrees in Tabernacle. A few more 30s than we saw yesterday. The winds are pretty light at 6 miles an hour right now, so not like the gusty wind we had yesterday afternoon. Looking at the day ahead, satellite and radar showing another nice and clear day. We're going to see bright sunshine through the region. Here's a look at what you can expect hour by hour coming through the region here. So at 8 o'clock this morning, grab a little jacket. It's chilly, 45, sunny but cool at lunchtime, and 58, 65 at 4 o'clock with only a light breeze, Matt, and I think that'll feel better than yesterday.
You might still be getting it fixed up, but
begin with a case that is making national headlines. Kata Scott's family announced overnight a $10,000 reward for information to help find the missing woman who's been gone for nearly 2 weeks now. It comes as we learn more about the 21-year-old suspect charged in her disappearance. Sources say this video that's been circulating online is connected to Keon King's previous kidnapping case. Action News reporter Catherine Scott is live outside the Crown Fromhold Correctional Facility where King is being held on $2.5 million bail. Catherine, of course, this case garnering national attention. Everyone got their eyes glued in hopes of finding Kata Scott.
And Karen, we're seeing some of those leaves change on those trees.
And I am fully dressed. It only took me,
congratulations.
thank you. It only took me 10 minutes into the show, but it is still 5 o'clock in the morning. I think we should give each other a little break. Good morning. Let's take a look at what you can expect as you're heading out the door this morning. We're on the chilly side. It's only 39 in Kutztown, 37 in Pottstown, and in Coatesville, 43 in Quakertown. These numbers just a couple degrees cooler than yesterday. It's 48 in the city, low 40s in Malvern, but you're just in the upper 30s in Mullica Hill, 43 in Medford, couple of 30s in New Jersey, like Tabernacle, 38. In Delaware, it's 39 degrees in Smyrna, so you want to grab a jacket or a hoodie this morning as you're heading out the door. I brought my coat for the first time. Forecasted high 65. Yesterday's high was 64. So the afternoon's pretty nice. I mean, right around average. Normally you see a high of 67. So we're only a couple degrees below that. But I do think it's going to be a little cooler than that in the suburbs where you're just in the low 60s today. So sunny and cool today, but with less wind, I think it'll feel pretty good. I went for a long walk yesterday. Was kind of regretting not the hat because it was whipping around a little bit yesterday. Turning milder tomorrow. Forget the 60s. We're at 70, well into the 70s on Sunday. That October warmth is with us. It doesn't last very long, though, with the 70s. We'll talk about what you can expect next week. Get you ready for next work week, which I'd rather just talk about.
That.
Some people like to think about the work week, so we'll talk about that too coming up.
I know.
300. Yeah. So. I can't believe they've more than us because I felt like we were the home of Wawa. All right, well, good to know. Good morning, everybody. I can't get enough of my Wawa. You might be reaching for the hot coffee this morning, but not so much for the weekend. It's going to be the iced frappuccino on Saturday, 70 degrees. Some clouds, but really mild for October. More so by Sunday, where we're a good 11 degrees above average. So really looking good and warm for the weekend for any of your apple picking pumpkin plans out there. Maybe you're going to the Poconos. We are near full peak up to the north and central Pennsylvania. Low 60s on Saturday in the Poconos, mid to upper 60s into the low 70s on Sunday. So feeling mild and really beautiful for October in the Poconos. If you're heading to the shore, mid 60s on Saturday, around 70 or so on Sunday, but you will get a gusty breeze. You'll be noticing that breeze on Sunday. We do have some rain we're tracking, but it looks to hold off to the nighttime hours, so it's nice for us for the weekend. Here's a look at 11:30 at night where we've got some periods of rain rolling through, even a gusty wind with this. Monday morning, not looking too bad. Some models like this one showing a few more showers lingering into the mid-morning. We'll have to see about that, but at least it holds off and the weekend's looking good. Satellite and radar showing nothing to worry about right now. That front is still out to the west. That's going to be coming for us on Sunday night. So your walk the dog forecast for you, mid-40s this morning. Pretty comfortable, but you want to grab a jacket. It's chilly. Same situation as we had yesterday morning, but we warm up to about average. At 10 o'clock, it's 52. At lunchtime, it's 58. Not as breezy as yesterday, so I think it feels a little better. At 2 o'clock, 63. At 4 o'clock, it's about 65. That's your high in the mid-60s, so just a couple degrees below average today. Tonight, it's a rather cool night once again. 46 in the city. Looks like about 40 in a lot of the outlying suburbs. My brother is running some kind of marathon where you run straight through the night, which sounds crazy to to me, but those are the numbers. Joe, if you're watching, your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Sunny and cool, less wind, and 65, 70 on Saturday. It's turning milder. Sunday, get outside. October warmth, 77. You are going to have a gusty breeze and increasing clouds, but it is warm. On Monday, looks like a wet start, but a drier afternoon, and 66. Tuesday, nice and bright, back to the 70s, 71. Wednesday, clouds and some sunshine. Looks like low to mid 60s Wednesday and Thursday. So a few 70s on the board, Matt, which is mild for this time of year.
Yeah, and I say go, Joe.
Anxious to hear about this.
Not to bring down the mood, but the leaves just aren't quite as good.
I was thinking the same thing. You know, because we have the drought situation, and we had that
but still come.
air that moved in. Still come.
You'll find a good one, I'm sure.
Better than nothing. How about that? That's kind of my motto in life. Let's take a look at the Dress the Kids forecast this morning. Better than nothing. It's a little chilly out there. Grab a hoodie, grab a light jacket. 45 degrees. I almost at a time of kickoff. Can you tell it's Friday? 45 degrees at time that the bus picks them up. At time of drop off, it's 65 degrees. You got a little bit of a light breeze going on, but beautiful sunshine. I mean, if you liked yesterday, I think you'll love this afternoon. It's sunny without the wind, only a light breeze, so it's going to feel pretty good. Now, it's chilly to start. It's 37 in Exton. Although we're in the upper 40s in the city itself, you see those cooler numbers in the surrounding suburbs. 37 in Tabernacle, 38 in Middletown, so a few more 30s than we saw yesterday. Even Allentown and Reading are holding on to the low 40s, and you'll likely still drop a couple degrees from there. Satellite and radar showing mostly sunny skies, so that's what we're keeping today. Happy Friday, everybody. What a day. Sunny and less wind in the Lehigh Valley at 63, 65 in the city itself. At the shore, sunny and cool, and 63 degrees. So temperatures right around average for this time of year. We'll take it. You know me, I'm always thinking sports. That's my thing.
Oh, that is definitely your thing.
The ball and the kicking it and the starting of the game.
The ball and the kicking it. Yes. Very technical. Very good, Karen. Happy Friday, everybody. We're out here on the Schuylkill.
Up at some point, and we'll be warming up this weekend, Karen.
Yes, we sure will. Sunrise at 7:14 this morning, so we got to wait a little bit longer for that sun to rise, but it's coming. Don't you worry, and we're going to see plenty of it when it does. Look at that bright forecast we have ahead. Nothing but wall-to-wall sunshine, kind of similar to yesterday. However, we're taking away the wind. Only a light breeze. You kind of saw that shot that Matt showed, that flag, not really whipping around too much. At 6 o'clock this morning, it's 46 in the city. At 8, it's 45. It is a cool start. It's chilly in a lot of the outlying areas. 9 o'clock, it's 49. By 11, you're making it up to 56. By lunchtime, it's 58 degrees. So even at lunchtime, still holding in the upper 50s. The afternoon high is going to feel pretty nice. I mean, 66 degrees for your high without the wind won't be too bad. That's a kind of a typical fall day. Typically see a high of 67. So with less wind, I think it feels pretty nice in that sunshine. Turning milder tomorrow. It's a chilly start, but the afternoon you make it up to 70 degrees. On Sunday, October warmth, 77. It is the peak of our warmth, but we also have a gusty wind that develops. Maybe 25 miles an hour at times, so be mindful of that on Sunday. The 70s don't really last. We'll talk about that in that 7-day forecast coming up in a few minutes, guys.
All right,
More calming, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and it's probably coming this way is better than maybe going up to Vermont and facing all those crowds and traffic, although they do have really beautiful foliage.
And by the way, Karen, you mentioned this earlier, the colors not expected to be as vibrant this year?
Not quite as vibrant. We're impacted by, the fact that we haven't had a lot of moisture. Also, we had sort of a cold snap in the summer that caused things to come out a little earlier and some of the leaves to fall off. So because of that, it's a little more muted, but it still is beautiful, and we're at near peak. If you're traveling around and doing any leaf peeping, near peak in the Poconos and Central PA, so you can enjoy that. 70 degrees on Saturday. I mean, it's a beautiful day to even just take a walk outside and enjoy the fall colors. And 77 on Sunday. October warmth, a good 11 degrees above average. We do have partly sunny skies, kind of increasing clouds, but it is going to be beautiful. And how about this weekend in the Poconos? If you're going there to enjoy the leaves, it's really nice. Low 60s on Saturday. On Sunday, upper 60s to low 70s. A lot more clouds, but still looking good in the Poconos. If you're down the shore for the weekend, about 65, 66 on Saturday, 70 around 70 degrees with sunshine and some clouds. A gusty wind developing on Sunday. In fact, let's look at these winds. They really pick up out of the south. That allows for that milder flow. But here's a look by 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're talking gusts over 25 miles an hour. through the region. So you're going to be noticing kind of that gusty breeze. That's all ahead of this cold front. That front has sparked some severe weather out to the west. It comes through Sunday night into Monday morning. Looks like most of it may be out of here in the morning, but a few rounds of showers are possible even later in the day on Monday. So it's more of a Sunday night into Monday thing. Satellite and radar showing that front still way out to the west at this point. So we've got nothing but clear skies again, just like yesterday. Beautiful sunshine. If you're riding your bike, you have less wind to contend with than yesterday. It's only a light breeze, 9-10 miles an hour, maybe a little gust up to 20 at times, but nothing like yesterday where we had some really strong gusts. So at 6 o'clock this morning, it's chilly. You're just in the mid 40s in the city. It's colder in the suburbs. You got some spots in the 30s. At lunchtime, it's 58. At 4 o'clock, it's 65 degrees, right around average. The high today is typically 67. A little chill tonight. We get down to about 40 in the suburbs, 46 in the city under mostly clear skies. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day, sunny and cool, but less wind. So it's a nice day with 66 for your high, right around average. A few more clouds tomorrow, but turning milder and 70. Sunday, you have the October warmth. Enjoy the unusually warm temperatures, 77 degrees with increasing wind and increasing clouds. Sunday night into Monday morning, you get some showers around. It looks drier in the afternoon and 66 on Monday. Tuesday, nice and bright, back up to the low 70s. Looks like a good day. Maybe Tuesday night into Wednesday, you get some showers. Wednesday, some sunshine and 64. On Thursday, partly sunny skies and 65 degrees. Pretty good looking forecast. And you mentioned traveling around, enjoying the small towns. The weekend's great for it. So make the best of it.
I wonder if he's going to be doing any leaf peeping.
Are you?
Out there.
You know, I like a nice colorful leaf.
Yes.
So I'll be on the lookout.
Collect them all, Matt.
Yeah, we have lots of colors on 95.